Yeah. So you gonna roll with us? I can't. Why not? Oh, the police is after you, huh?
Nah. I'm on punishment. My mom says I can't leave the porch.
Oh, man.
Come on, let's hold the porch down.
What's up with this now? We holding the porch down, talking about just how reality's turned out. We ain't finished, ain't even finna be for a minute. Everybody's playing games, what's up and let's have a scrimmage. Gotta unify the cooler guys with you and now you must discuss truth and lies, eulogize the proof in time what makes us us. Ain't no way to be bored now. Come on, we off the porch now.
Huh?
Remember that last time we was on here on a Saturday? We was talking about what was it, Afro Punk?
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Where did we go?
I heard somebody named Dapper Dan came around.
Oh. Okay. Okay. What you know about Dapper Dan, my brother?
Man, Dapper Dan was the man with the plan, apparently. And I'm not talking about the one from Oh Brother Where Art Thou. I'm talking about the one from Harlem,
Okay.
aka the Black Power Ranger.
Okay.
Dapper Dan was a fashion designer. He's responsible for the big logos. So a lot of the stuff that you saw coming up from the '90s, he did wardrobe for like Eric B and Rakim, LL Cool J, all that big stuff. And he started around the '70s and the '70s and the early '80s. So it was like I said, right around the time, right up to Afro punk scene, and yeah, he set a real big tone, just like Harlem based. Like you go to Harlem, like he's in museums and stuff like that. But there's always been like those kind of references too, and like it's such a big part of hip hop because right there, everybody was coming out with that, with the big chain, the logos and everything like that, and that's Dapper Dan. So that's something that is dope to look at from a perspective of what you don't hear all the time, and still what flows on for what 40 years, 50 years at this point.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, on my side for Dapper Dan, you talk about the fashion designer. I talk about the tailor side of Dapper Dan. A lot of people, where his name comes from, we talk about black dandyism. So back in the 1920s and 30s, when Jim Crow and all that stuff started, was still a thing. We had just got out of slavery and stuff, but Jim Crow and all that was still a thing, and so we couldn't freely move around and freely express ourselves. And so, how did we express ourselves? We learned how to tailor these suits, these nice suits, these beautiful, beautifully tailored suits and brooches and jewelries, and yes, the zoot suits and the beautiful flapper gowns and things. And
That Detroit Red joint.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's and so you get Dapper Dan and you get the tailored suits and you see pictures of Dapper Dan in his tailored suits and they look very of that time and things like that, and the hair and the facial, it's everything comes together, and down to the colors. So
Yeah.
that's what I know. And the other piece for Dapper Dan that I do know is we were us as black folks. We know us as black folks always run towards you have power in a logo, specifically a high fashion logo. we know what Harlem and Canal Street and all them, we know what they do. And
Mm-hmm.
I know that he was known for taking those logos, those Gucci logos, and those Prada and all that, and tailoring it to what was our culture. Because you remember the Gucci Air Force Ones and stuff.
When I say he's a Harlem staple,
Hmm.
like when you go, if you ever, I ain't never been to Harlem, but just reading up,
I have.
he was open 24 hours, so they would go after the club and hit up the men's spot and go get their stuff. And like that was like the culture, you know what I mean? That's a whole thing. And like,
Yeah.
when have you not seen a rapper from Harlem not being like on that extra big, like, look at Cam, look, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Look at
Mace,
that.
all of them. So yeah,
Cameron,
that's
Mace, yeah, even
ASAP
down to,
Rocky,
yeah, ASAP
yeah,
Rocky.
Ferg, all of them. So yeah, that's right up that alley. And I love when to hear stories that like that's dexterity. You know what I mean? In hip hop, like you
Hmm.
really putting your stamp out there and making it stay. So like, yeah, you got to give your homage too, because man,
He,
a lot of people don't make it.
it's the ability to um the, take your eyes and put them, pinpoint what is not only good, big in pop culture, but big in black culture, and
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
take those two things and combine them and still fully embrace this side, us side.
Right,
And
right.
I think that he paved the way for the likes of like Fubu,
Yep,
uh, uh,
absolutely.
Sean
The
John.
NBA pants,
Yeah,
the NBA pantses. I ain't
yeah,
forget.
yeah.
I ain't forget.
You know, the even Mitchell and Ness, like
Uh-huh.
that, like
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
materials and things like that. Like
Yep.
people don't go down and look at the materials and different stuff, because we used different materials for different things and like that.
Right, right. And yeah, you can't really like I said, I'm from Wichita and be like, man, you know, you're not surprised when you see a cat and you say that's I'm from Harlem because they got a certain like look about them. That's that whole thing. Is what I
Hmm.
kind of come to realize, kind of figuring out because like Paid in Full when everybody was going and taking pictures in front of the
Right.
when it's like you go
But
and this dude got
even
like I said a 24-hour 24/7 shop.
but
It was just
even
another spot to kick
yeah,
it.
even us, where when they used to take the pictures at the Legion, and you had had a little suit on,
Backdrop
and
with the
yeah, so
I
yes.
never go.
Yeah, they had a little backdrop, and you got your little suit
Mhm.
on with your bowler hat, like stuff like that. He that just it's influence like that all around.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but
You
we ain't
know,
got that factory direct setting like that though. That would be fire, wouldn't it?
right? I
That would be
wish we
fire.
did.
Like you just left the club and you go into the tailor.
Yeah,
What?
like what?
Okay. What?
Like what? That like that would be that's the day that I know that I have made it. when when I got a 24-hour tailor, you're
Uh,
like, you know what?
oh man, wouldn't that be nice?
You know what? I'm not. I don't feel right today. Like if I was in one of my moods, I don't feel
Hmm.
right today. I think I'll go to the tailor. Like you niggas, you go to the barber shop. I think I'll go to the tailor. So
That's wild. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Cause I mean, I could take some jeans in right now to get them like hemmed up and done better, man. But a lot of clothes don't fit me off the rack anyway. So, But yeah, that would be a really nice aspiration.
Gotta find you a tailor.
Come
So
on,
if
Dan.
there's
You need to go holler at Dapper Dan. Shoot.
so if there's anybody out here who wants to be the next Dapper Dan, come on down. I got plenty of stuff he can tailor.
Go holler at Orlando.
That, right. I was getting ready to say, speaking of, I needed to because he came up on my thing. I need to talk to him.
Yeah, man, he does. Man, he makes some beautiful stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, and certified. The man got certificates.
Yep.
They
So, yeah. Let that man have a 24/7 shop.
come on now.
Boy.
Come on now. I'll spend money.
This ain't never gonna be up or down. This is gonna be up.
It's going to
You got a bed
24
back there.
hours.
Yep.
Hey, family business.
Yeah. No, that's family enterprise after long enough, you know.
Mm-hmm. You see Dapper Dan.
Realize.
Dapper Dan has a whole magazine. He's got a whole blog.
Got a whole mess of kids.
Dude, yeah, a whole mess of kids. A whole fashion shows. He's a staple in New York fashion. Huh?
He was in Luke Cage.
Yep. He is a staple in black culture.
Local staple. Absolutely. And yeah, like it's good to know your history, man. It's good to know where that stuff comes from. Like I'd heard of Dapper Dan, but just doing podcasting and making sure I dove a little deeper, even if it was just quick. But just I did that like back when I was in high school too. I didn't want to keep doing Black History reports on Martin Luther King every February.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to switch it up and learn about a different figure, but I haven't done that in a while. So yeah, it was good to look up some more different kind of cultural staples other than the mains.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so yeah.
Take Jake is good.
Let me get your outro in so I can tack it on.
I gotta do that again.
Yeah, get your outro in.
All right, so yeah, we enjoy like talking about just having good stuff to learn and to appreciate and just spark a conversation. Like, just talk about something different, that you'd be surprised at how far it goes. So we just bringing y'all something new to just a new perspective and, a new porch to jump off of. So let's do it. Keep tuning in with us.
Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye-bye.
Funny.